Tshinga Dube, the First Lady, my auxiliary Mnangagwa in absentia, the Vice President and Second Secretary of ZANU-PF, Honorable General Retired Dr. C.G.D.N. Tshinga, the Vice President and Second Secretary of ZANU-PF, Colonel Retired K.C.D. Moadi, National Chairman of ZANU-PF and Minister of Defense, Honorable O.C.Z. Nchinguri Kashiri, Minister of State for Harare Metropolitan Province, Honorable Charles Tarengwa, other honorable ministers and deputy ministers who are here, the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Advocate J.F.N. Denda, President of the Senate, Honorable Amai M. Chinomona, the Chief Justice, Justice Honorable Luke Malava, President of the National Chiefs Council, Honorable Senator Chief M. Kumalo, Politburo and Central Committee members who are here, the Chief Secretary to the President Cabinet, Dr. Martin Rushwaya, Chairman of the Public Service Commission, Dr. Vincent Ungwe, Commander Zimbabwe Defense Forces, General Philip Valerio Svanda, Service Chiefs, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, the Mayor of the City of Harare, His Worship Councillor J. Mafume, veterans of the liberation struggle, senior government officials, comrades and friends. Today we gather yet again in a solemn occasion, surrounded by many fallen heroes interred at this sacred National Heroes Shrine, which stands as a reminder of the irreparable debt paid by the many sons and daughters as a sacrifice so that our beloved motherland, Zimbabwe, can be independent, sovereign, peaceful, united, and free. Their individual and collective contributions will forever be enshrined in the memory of this great nation and endure in the minds and annals of our glorious history. One such luminary is the late national hero, Colonel Retired Tshinga Dube, who passed on at the Mater Dei Hospital in Bulawayo on 3 October 2024 at the age of 83. He was a gallant son of Zimbabwe, distinguished veteran of the liberation struggle, decorated senior military officer, former cabinet minister, and a ZANU-PF Politburo member. His passing on is a huge blow to our nation, the defense forces, community of veterans of the liberation struggle, and our party, ZANU-PF, which he loyally served, as well as the soccer fraternity, particularly itimu yelizwe lonke. Angazi ukuthi yiphi itimu yangakhona. I'm told it is the Islanders. where he served as a long-time benefactor. On behalf of the people and government of Zimbabwe, our ruling party ZANU-PF, my family, and indeed on my own behalf, I wish to once again express my deepest heartfelt condolences to his widow, Amai Nomatemba Dube, the children and entire Dube family. We grieve this sad loss with you. Reflect on lessons from his life and honor him for his valor, character, steadfastness, and unflinching patriotism. The late comrade, retired Colonel Tshinga Dube's consistent service to our nation and forthright, outspoken, perceptive person will be greatly missed. He was a fearless cadre. We grieve this sad loss with you. Reflect on lessons from his life and honor him for his valor, character, steadfastness, and unflinching patriotism. The late comrade retired Colonel Tshinga Dube's consistent service to our nation and forthright spoken perceptive persona will be greatly missed. He was a fearless cadre who always spoke his mind. At times, we need cadres who are prepared to speak the truth, like our national hero. May you forever take pride and comfort from the distinguished role played by our late departed national hero in liberating our beloved motherland, service in the Zimbabwe Defense Forces and within our party ZANU-PF, as well as in broader public service of our motherland, Zimbabwe. Comrades and friends, the late Colonel, retired Tshinga Dube, whose Chumrenga name was Comrade Embassy, was born on 3rd July 1941 in Fort Asher, Matobo District, Matabeleland South Province. He enrolled for primary and secondary education at Mzilikazi Primary School and Solusi Mission. On completing his secondary education in 1960, he briefly worked as a teacher prior to his full-time involvement in politics. This saw him join our protracted liberation armed struggle for independence as a member of the Zimbabwe People's Revolutionary Army, ZIPRA. While in Zambia in 1964, the late Comrade Embassy was selected for military training in the then Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, the USSR, specialized in military communications and became notable instructor in that field. In 1966, he was deployed as a reconnaissance officer in the western part of Zimbabwe and participated in various missions, including mobilizing and organizing the masses in support of the war of liberation. The late national heroes' competencies, particularly in the areas of military communications and arms procurement, helped to enhance the military capabilities of the liberation forces. Our late retired senior military officer rose through the ranks to become a key member in the Arms Procurement Department of ZIPRA and was instrumental in facilitating shipments of arms to support our armed struggle against the racist settler Rhodesian regime. This perilous and dangerous task resulted in his unfortunate arrest and imprisonment in Botswana for bringing arms of war. After serving his prison sentence, the late Colonel retired Dube was released and returned to Zambia, where he was appointed various command positions and later became a member of the ZIPRA High Command. He was one of the first liberation fighters to be deployed to the front and operated in Cholocho district, Matabeleland, North Province. He was among those that laid the necessary groundwork for the Wange battles. This was a joint operation conducted by ZIPRA and Mkonto Wesizwe cadres, spreading into Bulilima district, Matabeleland South Province. We recognize and pay homage to the communities of both Matabeleland North and South provinces, like others across the country, for providing the requisite support that saw us successfully wage our war of liberation. As a communications specialist assigned intricate tasks, the late national hero worked closely with cadres such as Comrade K. Matema, Joshua Mpofu, and Becky Zulu Kumalo, among others. They manned departments alongside comrades from the ANC, Umkhonto Wesizwe, the MK, which included comrades Walter Mavuso and Jackie Modise. The collaboration of liberation movements, as well as friendly and progressive countries during the colonial era, remains an important feature for the unity, solidarity, and regional cohesion among member states in SADC. Ours are relations cemented by the precious blood of our forebears. As such, Zimbabwe reaffirms its unequivocal and unshakable stance to continue deepening, cooperating with other SADC member states for lasting coexistence among the peoples of the region, for peace, security, regional integration, stability, and sustainable socio-economic development for our region. Comrades and friends, as the armed struggle for liberation progressed, the command hierarchy of most liberation movements realized the need to send cadres for specialized military training to ideologically friendly countries. Specialist training proved vital in the execution of military operations, especially the use of specialized combat equipment. It was under programs for such purposes that the late retired senior military officer attained a Master of Science degree in electrotechnics at the Moscow Institute of Technology. He returned to Zambia in 1978 and continued to be part of the ZIPRA High Command in charge of military communications. During his deployment at the front, he was involved in the heroic 1979 Madiwa battle along the Zambezi River escarpment near Kariba, which dealt a major blow to the oppressive Rhodesian army of Ian Smith. At the end of 1979, the late Comrade Tshinga Dube was deployed as a member of the Ceasefire Commission, assigned to help in the demobilization and integration of ZANLA, ZIPRA, and Rhodesian forces to form the Zimbabwe National Army. He was attested in the Zimbabwe National Army in 1980 and commissioned as a colonel, where he headed the Zimbabwe Signals Corps until his retirement in 1989. During his illustrious career in the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, our national hero, Comrade Tshinga Dube, attended career military courses which included intermediate staff course at the Zimbabwe Staff College, management staff and command course in Canada, as well as the prohibition of chemical weapons course in The Hague. As a result of his dedication, selfless and exemplary service to our beloved motherland, Zimbabwe, as a member of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, the late national hero was awarded the Liberation Medal, the Independence Medal, 10 years Service Medal, Long and Exemplary Service Medal, as well as the Mozambique Campaign Medal. A versatile senior officer, he served with honor and distinction as Deputy Secretary for Defense in charge of Research and Development, General Manager of Zimbabwe Defense Industries, ZDI, Chairman of the Organizational Prohibition of Chemical Weapons, Zimbabwe National Authority, the United Nations Advisory Board to the Secretary General under Boutros Ghali and Kofi Annan, as well as Director of Communication Systems of Zimbabwe. Further, he was appointed to serve as Chairman of Matabeleland Development Foundation, Chairman of the Mafela Trust, Director of the Zimbabwe Mining Development Corporation, Deputy Chairman of the TEL 1 Board and Chairman of Marange Resources, and served on the NRZ Board. An astute businessman in his own right, he successfully migrated to civilian life. In this vein, my government is indeed committed to rendering the necessary assistance to those who have served in our security sector as they naturally transition to other socioeconomic endeavors. our country will undoubtedly gain from their skills, discipline, and experience. We will fondly remember our late national hero for his jovial as well as frank. That day was too frank. And honest contributions in both ZANU-PF Politburo and Central Committee meetings. He was a reservoir of knowledge and repository of institutional memory, always guiding cadres on the correct line of the revolution. His loyalty, compassion, and servant leadership as a long-serving member of parliament from Makokova constituency, coupled with the integrity he demonstrated during his time at the helm of the ministry responsible for veterans of the liberation struggle, is worth of emulation. The life history of our departed and living heroes, including the late Comrade Tshinga Dube, serve as a powerful reminder that this nation, through unity and cohesion, we are capable of conquering the seemingly impossible, no matter how difficult. Our remarkable achievements in the protracted war of liberation and the many years of illegal economic sanctions remain a testament of our firm determination and unquenchable resolve as the people of this great nation. We will forever defend and safeguard our God-given motherland. We shall defend our independence, our sovereignty, our peace, our security and stability with our blood. I once again commend you all, my fellow compatriots and countrymen and women, from Tare to Plumtree, Shirundo to Bidebridge, for demonstrating tremendous resilience and perseverance. This is in the face of efforts by our detractors to reverse our economic gains. I call upon the media and communications fraternity, together with civil society organizations in our country, to play their part in nation building. Content which propagates hate, disharmony, and harms our national institutions is an affront to our collective national aspirations as a people. Let us all ensure the realization of Vision 2030 through productivity, as well as positive national efforts in all sectors of our economy. Nyika inovakwa, igotongwa, igonamatirwa nevene vayo. Ilizwe lakiwa, libuswe, likulekelwe ngabanikazi balo. Hallelujah! This philosophy and the guidance must continue to inspire and motivate us, young and old alike, as we build our motherland, Zimbabwe. My fellow mourners, comrades and friends, the life history of our departed distinguished cadre and a veteran of our liberation struggle who had a pure allegiance and loyalty to our nation provides lessons for us. He never wavered, but remained patriotic and committed to the cause of our country and our people. He remained an honest, humble, trustworthy, selfless cadre who was always ready for national assignments and to save our Revolutionary Mass Party, ZANU-PF. As we befittingly lay the late national hero, Colonel retired Tshinga Dube, alongside his colleagues at this sacred national shrine, for remembrance and eternal reverence, I say to you, embassy, you fought a good fight, serving until the very end, serving your motherland. What you sacrifice your life for will not be in vain. We shall carry on the good work that you and other luminaries began. The right to our dignity, self-determination, territorial integrity, development and prosperity of our beloved motherland, Zimbabwe, shall be promoted and guarded for posterity. Hamba kahle mntwana wenhlabathi. Famba zvakanaka mwana wevu. Lala ngokuthula qawe lamaqhawe. Zorora murugare gamba ramagamba. Go well, son of the soil. Rest in eternal peace, liberation stalwart. God bless you all. God bless Zimbabwe. I thank you.